There's this common thought among advertisers on Facebook that you're just going to turn on a campaign to cold traffic and start converting it. It's just not the case. A large majority of your conversions are going to come from remarketing. That means you have to figure out a way to either get people to watch videos to remarket to them or get them to your website to remarket to them. I personally like to use a combination of both. It allows me to capture two parts of the market and then ultimately get my message back in front of them after I've warmed them up, either watching 25% or more of one of my videos or going to a piece of content on our website like a blog or one of our free tool giveaways that we have. So what that means if we want to have success with Facebook ads is that we have to figure out a way to build these remarketing audiences. That means a steady stream of traffic to the website or views to videos. So if you've got a really strong SEO presence and a great blog, then you're getting organic traffic from Google, and remarketing is easy. It's pretty much on autopilot. But if you don't have that, we have to build that. And you can use Facebook ads, obviously, to promote to cold audiences. We do that all the time. We're continuously running blog posts to cold audiences on Facebook, and we're getting clicks. The goal is, though, is to get the clicks as cheap as possible. We're paying an average around $2 per landing page view on Facebook. But if we can get that somewhere else for 50 cents, that's literally 4 times as many clicks for the same cost. That's a big deal when we're talking about trying to get in front of as many people as possible and qualify these audiences. So I call this tactic the range finder. If anyone out there is a fight fan, I'm a huge boxing fan, you use the jab to find the range. And what we want to do is we want to figure out a traffic source that can be that range finder that we can go out and we can promote to get in front of the right people, meaning finding that range of who our audience is, but then doing it consistently so we can get them in again, build that remarketing list, and then ultimately start sending them more marketing-based messages via remarketing ads. And what I want to share with you guys is the success that we've been having on Twitter as our advertising rangefinder. We're actually getting clicks for around 30 cents for the same piece of content that we're promoting on Facebook for around, again, $2. So we're, again, getting about 6 times as many clicks for the same price on Twitter as Facebook. And what I love about Twitter is the targeting that's available on Twitter is that you can actually go after very specific accounts. So the challenge that we can sometimes have on Facebook, especially when we're advertising with new pages or new businesses, which we're going through right now with our business coding is for losers, I'm having to set up all this stuff from scratch. So this is all fresh in my mind. It's really hard for Facebook to understand who your cold audience is if it doesn't have a lot of data. If you don't have a very active pixel, if you don't have lists already set up there, then when you're doing cold targeting on Facebook, the algorithm doesn't really know exactly what your target audience looks like. So you got to kind of train your pixel over time, but it takes time and it takes money, a lot of money to do that. So if we can find a cheaper traffic source of people that we know are qualified, like again, organic search is great because people are coming to our blog content, they're searching for that. So we know that they're putting themselves in market, they're reading that content, and then they're on our pixel, they're getting remarketed to with other offers. But again, if you don't have that and we don't have the money to pay for that on Facebook, Twitter has been a tremendous source for us because of the ability to hyper target, again, based on accounts that people are following, based on hashtags, based on what people are actually tweeting about. So Twitter is a very effective rangefinder in terms of being able to qualify that audience, get them into our ecosystem, and then get remarketed to. So I'm showing you right now my ad account in Twitter, and you can just see that we're paying about 30 cents per click to this post. That's all about SEO proposals. And you can see over here on Facebook, we're paying about $2 for the same amount for the exact same post about SEO proposals. And this has been a very effective tool for us to go out and just continuously get cheap traffic to build that pixel and get new people into our ecosystem. So we're not just draining out our remarketing ads. It's really important that we have this continuous traffic source of new eyeballs so we're not just beating people to death who are on our remarketing lists. And I've tried to advertise on Twitter before in the past and haven't had much success because I was trying to run more conversion-based events. But if you think about what Twitter is and what you consume on Twitter, like, I try to put myself in my shoes. Like I used to run video ads on Twitter, and I'm thinking, like, I don't really sit and watch videos on Twitter, not like a talking head video of a marketer, trying to sell me something. I'm not interested in it. But if there's a really good link, I use Twitter to discover content. So it's natural to, if you're promoting, just changing out what you're promoting on Twitter, if you're struggling with what you are and going less for conversion focused on Twitter, because again, a lot of people just try and jump right into bed with folks without warming them up, but using instead Twitter as what it's great for, which is a content discovery tool. You letting people find your blog, promoted blog content on there, getting to your blog, spending some time and engaging. And again, it's also important too that you're checking your data in Google Analytics. Right here, what I have open is this landing page report, and I've just got it filtered on top for anyone who's been to this page, and you can see that the traffic is performing well. The bounce rate is reasonable both on mobile and desktop, and people are engaging with more on the website. They're staying for a pretty good amount of time. So this is a quality traffic source for us. They're not just coming and bouncing right away. And that's something that I've had trouble with in the past with YouTube. So don't make the mistake of just looking at the cost per click. We also want to make sure the cost per click is low, but then the on-site engagement is great too, because then, again, just having somebody get to the website and then remarketing to them doesn't mean anything. We want to get them to there, get them to consume the content, spend some time dwell. They don't have to take any other action than that, because that's all we need. Then they're on our pixel, and they'll have enough of that memory when they see the next ad come through on Facebook, which is a much better platform for getting more content, conversion-based content in front of folks, then it's just going to be much more likely to convert. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I call it the rangefinder, the jab bat. That's my jab, if you couldn't tell. The rangefinder tactic that we've been using, that's been helping us get really qualified traffic for cheap to the website, and then remarketing off the back of that for more conversion focused stuff. So as always, guys, if you like this video, please make sure to like, drop me a comment, tell me what's up, how you're doing in these times. If you're listening to the podcast, please make sure to leave us a review. We're struggling up there, so show us some love, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.